used to never adjust my sensitivity, but after playing Marble Rivals, especially playing Luna, I felt like going back to Fortnite, I felt like I was walking through like mud or something. I don't know. So I had to make it like fast. I had to update my sensitivity, I think, for like looking around. I think like so jealous of people who look good with really short hairstyles. I don't. I like have pretty short hair. Like my hair is shoulder length. But like I kind of wish I could rock a pixie. It just seems so like effortless and easy. I mean, I know you kind of. This was really dumb because I don't know why I thought that was one of my teammates flying in on me. Because I had just talked about how I had gotten a Flowberry Fizz to like meet with me, and then it was stupid. Like I should have known it wasn't them. So I got the sniper was close by, and we were nervous about peeking our heads, and our team was kind of split up. Then I remembered that I had a jump pad, so we used that to get over to the rest of our team. But this was actually crazy. So I realized Javam, my sister, was over there. I sprinted to her. This guy, I was dodging, I was weaving, I was in the Matrix. This guy lit me up. He knew I was in here. I like low-key blew up her hiding spot. So what I did was I put down a bush and then I used a madness grenade or whatever. And he was basically came and I saw him where he was hiding. He was gonna wait for us to come out. And I was like, no, I had my automatic shotgun. And I said, I'm shooting you, bro. And we got him. It was hype. That was probably like the most proud of myself. was like literally like, bruh. Like luckily like no one was chasing me, but then I like little did I know that that window was trying to save my life, because as soon as I entered that house there was people in there. So that was great. And then I died. And poor Gutentowski had to be the last one, and I think there was like a whole squad left. They did a decent job staying alive for a while with the witch's broom, but it didn't last very long. Plus the storm, it was really tough. Very cinematic death though. And then I didn't know, but this gorilla song, the dance, I saw this girl doing it on TikTok. It got added to Fortnite, I guess, which is cool. I like that. I think that the actual like dancers that make these like TikTok dances that go viral and get added to Fortnite, I'm pretty sure they get paid for it, like it's a contract or something, because it's like their creative, like product, creative property. So that was cool to see. My head's kind of itchy. So here's some head scratching sounds on myself. Scratch, 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 scratch. Hold on, I'm actually gonna take my headphones off. I'm getting really in there. Man, that feels good actually. Whoa. That felt good, but I don't feel like I got the itch. You know when that happens? Like you try itching and it almost makes it worse. Like I feel like I need to almost like press down on it. Man, that's gonna distract me. Hopefully I can just ignore it. It's probably like gold or plat or something, but you know when your goal is just diamond 3, that's pretty dang. It helps a lot. I hope whoever's listening is getting sleepy because I know I am. I've been really enjoying making videos. like airstrikes or something now in the game. So he called in an airstrike and didn't realize that it does friendly fire or something, I guess. So my sister straight up died because of him. Like he knocked her or something.